Good afternoon, sir. My name is Chancy. I'm a member from Group 3. So, Group 3 is our group name for this presentation. Our group consists of 5 people, and all of us are students from University of Hertfordshire, majoring in Business Administration. So now let me introduce all my group members to you. The first one is our group leader, Wong Wenfeng, followed by me, Chancy, Wu Wei Kang, To Hock Yu, and the last one is Teo Jia. So, after a series of discussion and brainstorming, our group came up with an idea, which is a hand-carry UV disinfecting box. And this idea actually comes from Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Noor Hisham, which is the idea is practicing the 3C and 3W in this pandemic. So now I will pass to the next presenter, which is Hock Yu. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Chancy. I'm a member from Group 3. So, Group 3 is our group name for this presentation. Our group consists of 5 people, and all of us are students from University of Hertfordshire, majoring in Business Administration. So now let me introduce all my group members to you. The first one is our group leader, Wong Wenfeng, followed by me, Chancy, Wu Wei Kang, To Hock Yu, and the last one is Teo Jia. So, after a series of discussion and brainstorming, our group came up with an idea, which is a hand-carry UV disinfecting box. And this idea actually comes from Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Noor Hisham, which is the idea is practicing the 3C and 3W in this pandemic. So now I will pass to the next presenter, which is Hock Yu. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hock Yu. Today, I'm here to explain and talk about our newest project, which is UV disinfection box. What we are here aiming through our design challenge for our project are the small items in our daily lives, such as house key, car keys, smartphone, wallets, and so on. As we are able to disinfect ourselves with hand sanitizers, soap, and water, how are we able to disinfect our daily items? Now, imagine a small size box which is portable and able to provide UV light to disinfect our items. Now that's the project we are working on. There are 3 reasons to work on this project. The first primary reason is what we discovered. One of our stakeholders found that the people only focusing on disinfecting themselves, but they often forget or ignore the importance of disinfecting their daily items. The second reason is avoidance. The project is being carried on due to the importance of avoiding direct contact and spreading viruses, whereby passing our handphones to someone may cause direct contact and spreading germs. The last reason is helping the frontliner, where avoid to contact with people will reduce the spreading of viruses, which could help in reduce the cases of infection. In this case, we could lighten up the job and responsibilities of our frontliners. Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals we are addressing will be good health and well-being. Recognizing the interdependence of health and development, the Sustainable Development Goals provide an ambitious, comprehensive plan of action for people, planet, and prosperity, and for ending the injustice that underpin poor health and development outcomes. Promoting health and well-being is one of the 17 global goals to be discussed until 2030. Now, So how does our UV disinfection box actually works? For example, as we are come back home from jobs, we will just straight up insert our car key, our daily items into the box. Then turn on the UV light to disinfect our items. After waiting for 20 to 30 minutes, our items will be clean and ready to be taken out. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jiale. According to our research through the online survey, our target audience are basically people who has car keys and house keys. However, throughout the survey, there are more men responded compared to the women. There are 70% of participants in our survey are men and only 30% of participants are women. Other than that, teenagers are mainly our target list because teenagers has higher purchasing power and they are more willing to buy the disinfecting product. Our survey is being conducted online through the Google form. According to the Google form, there are 88.9% of participants are between 18 to 29 years old. And 77.8% of participants are daughter and sons in their current family role. Besides, there are 47.1% of participants are work in the business area, such as marketing, account, and human resource. Moreover, there are 94.4% of participants use the disinfecting product in the current COVID-19 pandemic. According to
Hi sir, so I will be the next presenter. My name is Wei Kang. Yeah, so from the previous slide, we can know that a lot of people during this pandemic, they feel that it's a necessary thing to use a disinfect product, and also they will have the habit to disinfect their hand before they had any contact with any person. So in this slide, we can know that after we conduct from the survey form, from the Google form, we can conclude that although a lot of people is using disinfect product, but they ignore a details, which is they will not disinfect their house key or car key after they went back to home. They might also forget that actually their car key and house key will also contain viruses and follow them into their house. So we can see that 77.8% of people did not disinfect their house key or car key straight away when the time they went home. So moving on, they also did not really know about what is actually disinfection box is it. So this is also the main purpose that we come up with UV disinfection box that can help to stop the spread of the viruses during this COVID-19 pandemic. So moving on, after that we also make some survey about the price that majority of people can accept if they would like to purchase for this disinfection box. So the budget that they can accept is around 60 ringgit to 80 ringgit in between, because in the previous slide we also know that our target audience is actually teenagers and some working people. So yeah, so the budget range that they can accept is around 60 to 80. So we also got some question for them, which is if the disinfection box costs about 70 ringgit, will they pay for that amount of money to get that disinfection box? So the response majority is in between yes or no, which is maybe, because the price for them is actually quite high as compared to other disinfection product. So we come up with a problem statement, which is people who own a bunch of key or mobile phone need to disinfect in order to prevent the infection of virus. Yeah, so part of my presentation will end here. I will pass to the next presenter, Weng Feng. He will be present about the solution and the gap that we face. Thank you.
Alright, thanks to Weng Kang. Thanks to Wei Kang. I'm Weng Feng, and now I would like to brief about the problem statement once again, just to remind again. Alright, so what is our group come up with this problem statement that people who owns a bunch of keys, mobile phones, will need this kind of product whereby they need to disinfect their all these kind of small items, their small belongings, in order to like prevent the spreading of disease, especially in this pandemic. Alright, so now there are two solutions to counter this problem statement. The first one is whereby you can see from the slide, whereby the first one is coming out as something which can be carried anywhere. Alright, why we come up this solution that, okay, in this pandemic, I believe that during this RMCO, so called is recovery and movement control. So people are like us we can access to more already, so we are more free. Alright, so in that case, people will travel from one place to another place. It can be working, it can be traveling, and it can be anything like visiting or even attending funeral, anything. So in that case, the solution is whereby we're coming out something which we carry with them, the disinfecting product, which they can carry anywhere then. So in that case, they can not only they can disinfect, they can sanitize their hand or body, they can also disinfect their car keys. So just to double make sure that just a double prevention, to the spreading of the disease. Next one is coming out something which having consists of UV light, whereby we can know that UV light is ultraviolet light, whereby if the suitable usage of UV light can kill some viruses and bacteria. So in that case, this will be the two solutions for our group that come out to counter the problem statement. Alright, so when overcome this problem statement, we have we found out one gap or one bridge we have come out one obstacles that stop us, which is lack of experts in this field. Okay, as we all know that if we have to come up some product which is consists of UV and also something like disinfect, we need to recruit, or we need to have the idea from this area of experts, whereby they have the knowledge in how to implement the UV light, and also like how to combine those two products. So expertise such as engineer and also some doctor advice is needed during for our product. So this will be one of the gaps, whereby all of our team members is only consists of business students. So basically we know only how to promote, but we not really we are not really clear about like how do we gonna implement, or how we gonna use the UV light and all that. So expertise in this area, like whereby UV light or doctors are needed during our product. So this will be one of the gaps, the major gaps I can say. So lastly, we have come out a business model canvas. So this is or it can be known as BMC, whereby it talks about our key partners. So our key partners for this product will be Dell. Yes, we are planning to collaborate with Dell in Dell company Malaysia or Penang, or it can be emphasis at Penang, right? Because they have the technical in this area, right? So our key activities is provide healthcare to the people, whereby during this pandemic, I believe that most of us wanted this COVID pandemic to be stopped earlier. So our key activities or our objective is to promote healthcare. And so our the biggest cost for our product is the UV light and also the disinfecting box. So this will be the two items that cost the most in our products. And also our revenue will come from people from our target audience will be doctors and also hospital industry, whereby they can use this product not only in this pandemic, whereby we plan that the hospital could use this product for a long term, right? Like maybe 10 to 20 years, right? Because this product will not only can kill all the virus instead of just targeting to COVID virus, right? And that's all for our presentation. Thank you so much.